right. Shalom. First and foremost, giving all praise and glory and honor unto our power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Hamashiach, Yahweh Shai. All right. Yahweh is who the world calls God. Yahweh Shai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. All right. And today is going to be a short lesson on we are to fear or power to love him with all our hearts, all our mind, all thy soul, all thy strength, to love one another, to love our neighbor as ourselves. All right. And today we're going to just get to the point. All right. So first, let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 32. Okay. So Salakia, bear with me. All right. You know what? Let's get Samuel. All right. It's the book of Samuel, chapter 2. All right. And verse 6. And it reads, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. The Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. So when you see people, all right, out in the street, people get shot, they get stabbed to death. All right. When you see people, they get shot, they get stabbed to death. All right. A car accident. All right. A building blows up. All right. When somebody dies, all right, the Lord is the one that did that. All right. He's the one that did that. All right. That wasn't, it wasn't man. All right. It wasn't, it was him. You see? So let's get this is 1 Samuel chapter 16 and verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on the height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. You see that? So we are not to fear nobody or nothing but the Father, Yahweh, and his Son, Yahweh Shai. All right? Because man is carnal. man moves with things that are vain. It's all vanity. Man moves with things that are vain because what? Because man is carnal, but he doesn't look on the outside. He looks upon your heart. So we're not to fear no man, nobody or nothing but him. Because whatever happens, we know through the Spirit, all right, in our hearts and through the Spirit, and especially through his word, that he's the one that's doing all these things. It's him. All right. He's the one that he's the one that's in control. All right. Because we shouldn't fear man. All right. Especially, man that the Most High, all right, and his son can kill in a second. All right. Nothing's too hard for him. He can do exceedingly above all that we can ask or think. He can do anything. He's omnipotent. He's everywhere at once. He knows everything, hears everything, he sees everything. All right. All right, everything, it came from him. All right, from him and his son. All right. So we're not to fear nobody or nothing. The only one we should be afraid of, the only one we should fear is him. Because he created all this. All right. He created the light, the darkness, the good, the evil. All right. And we have to make sure that, we have to make sure that we remember that. All right. Because man can only hurt the flesh. Your body, your face, stab you, beat you up, hurt you. And even if they do kill you, the Lord, he can bring you back to life. All right. Because at the end of the day, that's up to him. All right. You see that? And he created them. All right. So we're like ants to him. All right. So there's nothing too hard for him, man. Man is carnal. Man is the flesh. All right. Man can only kill the body. All right. And hurt the flesh. But that's it. All right. But the Lord can do far greater worse. All right. What man thinks that he can do, the Most High can do that 1,000 trillion times way harder and crucial than what man thinks in his mind that he's going to accomplish. All right. Because you can't figure him out. All right. You can't, you can't figure him out. You see that? It'll bug you out. You see? His glory and his magnificence, his power and who he is, all right, that's words can't describe. All right? You can't fathom in your mind. You can't fully fathom. All right? So that's what, that's what we have to always remember, at the end of the day, whatever happens, the Lord is in control. All right. Yahweh Shai is in the power seat. All right. And the earth, he is in the power seat. All power, heaven and earth, was transferred and given unto his son. Because why? Because we are under the new covenant, all right, pertaining to Jeremiah. Matter of fact, let's get it. All right. let's go to Jeremiah. All right. And let's jump down. All right. Let's go to Jeremiah. All right. Jeremiah chapter 31. All right. We are under the new covenant. All right. Once Yahushua came, he died, he rose. Fast forward, we are under the new covenant. All power and authority, all right, in heaven and earth was given unto Yahushua. All right. You see that? So that's the point. All right. We are to fear and love him. All right, more than your mom, your dad, whoever, man. All right, because he did all this. He created everything. All right, he's the one that is in control of life and death. He's the one that kills and makes alive. He's the one that creates the light and the darkness, the good and the evil. He's the one that controls the left hand and the right hand. He's the one that does all these things. It's not me. It's not no man, nobody or nothing but him. All right. And we aren't to be afraid of what man can do, because man is the flesh. Man is carnal. All right. Man, all right, might think he's stronger, all right, or faster or whatever. Like he said in Samuel, all right, look not upon his countenance. No, let's read it. It says what? The Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or the height of his stature, because I refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. You see that? So it doesn't matter what man thinks that he's going to do, all right, because man is carnal. Man is the flesh. And it says what? Fear not them, all right, which had the power to kill the body, but rather fear him that has the power to both kill and destroy both body and soul in hell. All right. So we aren't to fear these jakes, all right, or people, these heathens, all right, your family members, all right, people out here in the world, because they are the flesh, they're carnal, all right, but he looks upon the heart, all right, and he's the one that's in control, all right. He created wild beasts, he created Leviathan, all types of things, man. All right. It's things on this planet that we have not seen. We've only seen a small fraction of his power, his creation. All right. That's why his name is, that's one of the reasons why his name is Yahweh. All right, because he is. You see? And his son's name is Yahushua. All right. So I hope this was edifying. All right. But, you know, it was just, it had to be said. All right. Because even sometimes, you know, different brothers or I struggle with certain things and things like this. But we got to remember that what? All right. Don't fear man. Don't fear no one or nothing but him. All right. Because he can do far greater worse. All right. We can't fully understand and wrap our mind around. You can't fathom. All right. But that's his power. You see, that's why he's the king of terrorists. All right. Shalom.